Welcome back to Need for Speed Karts. Today we got 14 karts. I'm in car 33 and I'm in position 7. So here we go now. My acceleration unfortunately wasn't the best, so I lose a position. But as you can see here, it's quite congested. So on the second corner, I take the inside lane, move up a position. Now I'm back to position 7. So yeah, today it was a great race. Lots of competition, but unfortunately car 33 was quite slippery around the corners, so I didn't have much grip, so I had to really make sure that I'm being efficient. But as you can see here, I did go up 2 places, so I was happy about that, but I can feel that I've got to keep my eyes on the corners to have as much grip as possible. But yes, I enjoy the races when they have at least 12-14 people, because there's a lot of battles, as you'll see coming up. Now I feel like I don't have the pace to really catch anyone up. Now here we go, up to the hairpin section, and there was a crash somewhere, so we briefly stopped. And I worked my way up to position 5 in lap 2, so yeah, I was happy about that. But overall I wasn't happy with the performance of the karts, because I was expecting to be in the top 3. As you can see here, crash, so now I'm up to position 4. And now my aim is just to stay with the pack. But like I said, I don't have much confidence in this kart's ability. Yeah, just a little bit lackluster. Again, another crash, so we slow down slightly. So around this corner here, the S-bend, was very difficult for me to grip. So I lost a little bit of time. I didn't really get the 35 seconds. I was more in the 36 seconds. So when I'm in the 36 seconds, I know that I've done not too well. So I just wanted this race to get over with. I can feel the guy behind me. He's a good racer called Doug. He's improved. So we're halfway through on lap 4. And it's good when you've got someone behind you who's pushing. I find myself becoming a little bit more efficient underneath the pressure. So yeah, I work well underneath pressure, but like I said, I didn't have the right kart to escape from the guy behind me. So on this hairpin here, just block the race line. That's kind of what I do. Go back to my old school tactics. Keep him behind me. I did frustrate him a little bit. He did tell me afterwards, which is good. You've got to frustrate the person behind you, because the aim is for them not to go in front of you. So yeah, I don't mind. They can get frustrated. It's all good. I got to work with what I've got to work with, because when you pick these karts, it's all random. Sometimes you might pick a faster kart. And I think I'm kind of losing my touch over the past few weeks, because I haven't really been practicing too much. So I've got to get back out there on the track. But yeah. Lap 5, about to head on to lap 6. As you can see, the pressure's there. Doug really wants to take over, but yeah, I know how to keep people behind me. But I kind of took it a little bit too wide on that first corner there, which means that going up is straight, you just lose a little bit of speed, and kart 33 doesn't have much top end. As you can see, bump in there. But yeah, overall, started in position 7, I'm in position 6. So I did work my way up. There was 14 karts, so I've done as well as I possibly can, considering that I've not been consistently coming to the track. And yeah, it's just a learning process. But I feel a bit more times out here, and then I can get myself up into the 35 seconds again. With any kart, and that's the aim really. It's no matter what kart I'm in, just got to be able to get that 35 seconds, because once you start getting low 36s, 35s, particularly when you're up against competition, you can at least keep them away, or at bare minimum they won't go past you. So that's kind of what I've been aiming for. So now we're on to the last lap here, and I'm just happy that we're on the last lap, because any more longer and he potentially might take over. So I was just aware on this last lap, just block if I need to block. just drive as fast as I possibly can. But there's certain corners where I do have to get into protection modes. And around this corner here, I took it smoothly, but not as smoothly as I used to take a few weeks ago. And that's really to do with the consistency, confidence. As you can see, I got a new helmet and the visor kept coming down, and that was distracting me quite a bit. But anyway, here we go. That's the first race, and I got 6th position. On to the final race. Now I'm in kart 27, and I started in position 10 because I was top 4, I believe, and immediately I got taken over. So I'm down to position 11. Now on this particular race, you're going to see a lot of overtaking, a lot. Probably the most I've ever been a part of. So yeah, very interesting, very interesting. It's funny looking back at this race because while I was in the race I was extremely frustrated, but when I look back in it, I've done pretty good, to be honest with you. So here we go. This hairpin here is where I do lots of my overtaking. I've also have been overtaken as well in the past, but yes, this is kind of my place where I move up positions, or here in the inside lane, as you'll see. Now I'm up to position 9. I did do a lot of bumping, but like I said, this particular race there was a lot of kart to kart action. I was thinking about taking the inside lane, but I thought I'd cause a crash and I don't want to get put to the back. Now I'm down here for bumping, down to position 11. Very action packed here. Now kart 27, I will admit, was much better in terms of grip in comparison to karts 33. I also felt it was slightly quicker as well. Now I'm down to position 13. That's all based on the bumping. So when you bump, you lose considerable amount of speed. And yeah, I was confident anyway because I can see a train of karts, so I knew it's just a matter of time before I go up. There you go, 2 crashes right there. Now I'm up to position 11. Whenever I see crashes, I'm happy. Now I take the inside lane, my specialty. Now I'm up to position 9. So I went from position 13 to position 9, literally in 1 lap. And I can feel the guy in front of me, his speed is a little bit slow, so it's biding my time. But again, as you can see, I made a mistake by bumping him, by being too eager. And in a race like this where it's so congested, you're gonna have people behind you that bumps you. So the moment you make a mistake, you'll have a train of karts just take past. And honestly, that's one of the most horrible sights to see. It's a train of karts. And again, I'm on the outside lane, so this guy's taking the inside lane, and now I'm down to position 10. But I do get the position back up. Now position 9. The guy in front of me was yeah, pretty good, to be honest with you. Me and him did have a few battles, as you'll see coming up. Now in this race, I didn't care about bumping people. If I bumped them, I didn't care because everyone was doing it. It felt good as well with a new helmet. Felt very insulated in terms of like the noise. So yeah, I was happy. I just really wasn't happy with yeah, the first kart with the tires a little bit too slippery for my likings. Now I'm up to position 8. So 13 to 8. So I've done pretty well. There was one particular kart, which is kart 37, and one of my friends has that kart. It is the fastest kart, no doubt about that. I think kart 26 also is very competitive, but like I said, it's a roll of the dice, so I can't complain. Everyone gets a kart based on randomly picking from the sticks. Now here we go, here onto the hairpin. I slightly lose it, position 9. Now back up to position 8. And this kart has a lot of great acceleration. And now we're on lap 7. He bumps the side. I take the inside lane, but I couldn't get him. He was able to maintain his speed. But it's just a matter of time before we take over the person in front, because he's going quite fast and I'm going fast, but the person in front is slowing everything down. And that's the good thing about having 12 laps and having 14 people. There's a lot of action. So I did kind of enjoy it. I think I enjoyed it more looking back at it rather than participating, because this is Group 2 and I have won it many times before in the past, so I have an expectation to win this, or at least get in the top 3. So when I'm down in position 8, it's not really the best feeling, but always next week. Now, how I navigate the person in front, it's just about patience. As you can see, I'm bumping them because they're a little bit too cautious around the corners, and the top end speed is not really there. And my specialty here on the hairpin, overtake, another one, up to position 7. But in my mind, like I said, I'm not really satisfied with this overall race night. I didn't even qualify Group 1. There's been a lot more quicker, faster racers that actually compete professionally, youngsters, and it's been a little bit difficult for me to qualify in Group 1. So yeah, this is my second week in Group 2, but it's been good to be in Group 2 and compete with other people that's also off a similar level to me. So here we go, lap 10. The guy behind me and him has had some battles over the past few weeks, so yeah, it's good, you know, get to see how people race, and then you know how to block or take past people. So with this person behind me, I knew that I can keep him behind me for the whole entire race, because I think I might be slightly more accustomed to this track than him, just because of the amount of laps I've done, and I can feel that Kart 27 is going to be very difficult for people to take past me. As you can see, I went a little bit too wide on the first corner, and again I've lost that touch that I had a few weeks ago, and I was kind of disappointed with myself, to be honest with you. But it is what it is, you know. I'm taking a step back in terms of regularly coming down here. He tried to take the inside lane, but I won't allow him to. So now he's lost a little bit of time doing that, and around the hairpin I kind of get in there slowly, but it's the one place on the track that I lose speed if I'm up against the wrong person. So if I'm up against someone that is quite efficient with this track, this is kind of where they get me. It's on the hairpin section on a straight part. So here we go, lap 12 is the last lap. Overall, I'm happy with the new helmet. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, just had a little bit of a problem with the visor. As you can see, I started in position 10, now in position 7, and overall, here we go. Anyway guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back next week with a new video, and I'll see you next time.